Ladies and gentlemen, this is another 23-year-old man that drowned in Lake Lanier, and he's recently been identified. So he didn't actually go in the water on purpose, according to what they're saying. He slipped off the dock and went into the water and never came back up. They did recover his body. They said he was 17 feet down in Lake Lanier. Wow. Oh, wow. Man who died after slipping on dock at Lake Lanier identified. A 23-year-old man dead after falling into Lake Lanier Saturday night. According to the Department of Natural Resources, wardens responded to the drowning call at a Holiday Marina on Lake Lanier at about 10:30 p.m. They were told the victim was running down the dock when he slipped and fell in. He did not resurface. Isn't that what happened to all of them? Once they go down in that water, it's like that's it. His body was found in 17 feet of water by Hall County Fire Rescue. He was identified on Monday morning. The 23-year-old, his name was Gavry Alexander Whitlock of Snellville. His family and coworkers mourned his death Labor Day. So, wow. Mm. So he had no intentions on going down in that water, and he ended up in that water anyway. Okay. So now they're saying the part of the marina he was in is the oldest and one of the largest floating marinas. It's called Holiday Marina. That's where he slipped and fell into the lake. So, well over 200 people have died at Lake Lanier between 1994 and 2022. It seems to be an exceptionally high drowning year this year. So in 2018 and 2019, there were 8 drownings each. In 2020, there were 7 drownings, 4 drownings in 2021. 2022, 6 drownings. There were 48 additional drowning deaths, and some of these were boating accidents that occurred those same years. So it's a combination between drownings and boating accidents. There have been 7 drawings and 0 boating accidents so far this year on Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier, which hosts several million visitors a year. And we know how it came about. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in 1956 created the largest lake in Georgia. And it was named after a Georgia poet and musician by the name of Sidney Lanier. His full name was Sidney Lanier Lake. That's its full name. So, more than 1,000 people, 20 cemeteries, 15 businesses, 6 churches were taken out for the lake, including the town of Oscarville, which was predominantly Black. Many people believe more than 700 people died at Lake Lanier since its construction back in the 1950s. Because of this, many people believe that the lake is cursed and haunted. And in July, the ex-wife of R&B singer Usher made headlines when she wanted them to drain the lake, which I don't think they will do, y'all. I don't believe they're going to drain that lake, but she did make the request that they did it. And if you remember, her son that she had with Usher died at Lake Lanier. He was struck by a boat when he was floating on an inner tube. And that happened in 2012. Wow. I remember when that happened. I remember when that happened back in 2012. That was so sad. Why so many people die at Lake Lanier. The explanation for why so many people have died at Lake Lanier in recent years is a complicated one. First, with 7 to 11 million visitors per year, things are bound to happen, and that's true. Additionally, the water of Lake Lanier can be dark and murky. This makes it difficult for someone who goes overboard and go under. So, wow, dark and murky. Another major issue is boating under the influence. According to Georgia's DNR, there have been 525 BUIs between 2008 and 2018. And people, especially kids, aren't wearing life jackets when they are at the lake. So, some people, of course, say they believe there are ghosts in the water that pull swimmers and boaters under as revenge for the past. So, one of the ghosts is the Lady of the Lake. As the story goes, two ladies were driving in Dawsonville Highway in 1958 when Susie Roberts lost control and drove into the lake near Lake Lanier Bridge. So, there's a bridge over there. The portion of the lake was 90 feet deep, and the ladies simply disappeared. A year later, a fisherman found a body floating near one of the bridges. That body became known as the Lady of the Lake. In 1990, a construction crew was working on the bridge expansion, found a car with the remains of the other woman inside, most likely Susie Roberts. So, other ghosts hanging around the lake may be connected to the 20 cemeteries that were moved before construction of the lake began. It's possible that the occupants of those cemeteries were angry about being disturbed. So they're just making hypothetical beliefs. And we can't ever forget about what they did to the people of Oscarville and the many men, women, and children that never made it out and lost their lives when they started filling that area up with water. And that can't be denied either. So, y'all, got one more gone. Please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.